HarryPoter. Who comes up with a name like that? Okay. Welcome to this video, by the way. So we got a Spanish opening, the Ruy. That line, I really have to look this up now. Yeah, I get this so often. It's not a good line at all for white, and I tend to have problems because I forget how it is played. Castle now, I think. Always it costs lots of time, you know, to remember the lines. I think this is right, but it took me far too long to remember. Can I go bishop f5 here in this position? Bishop f5, bishop d5, bishop c2, something like that. Or is that entirely crazy? It doesn't look crazy. Bishop d5, bishop c2, bishop f7, rook f7. That should be pretty decent compensation. Okay.
Check.
Okay, let's not play that too quickly, even though I think this is no good and anything. I can still think for a moment. Queen d3 was my intended move, of course, but now knight d3, this rook d1. Yeah, and no great idea. That's still a theoretical position. That's insane. Or he just plays instant moves as like all the time. e6, I play rook f2. Rook f2, bishop c5. Maybe knight c3, yeah? This one. Rook f8, this knight f3, maybe. Okay, I could go knight f4 in this position. Just annoy him like that. Rook e3, bishop c5 looks bad. Rook e4 though, I can go rook e4. But let's go rook d8. Cannot move the knight now, and at least this e4 square for the knight is also blocked. Not easy to play. Bishop c5 is also potentially good move. So he plays that anyway. Yeah, it is not prevented. Rook d1 check.
Check.
So knight e2, he just goes king f1, yeah. Great. Great.
Check.
So let's take here. Check king f1. Let's put the bishop out. Bishop e3 is not possible. A couple of interesting things. Knight f3 maybe just. Then I can play knight h3 and finally get stuff back. I didn't think of that move at all. Ah, Jesus. And he's got knight d3. He's getting away with that stuff. Remarkable.
Check.
Okay. Wait, I'm kind of wondering here, is that so great? Is that right? I don't... I cannot go bishop b6 here, unfortunately. He's coming with knight a5.
Time warning.
With knight a5 of all moves. Okay. Knight a5 was much more testing, I think.
Check.
Still can fight a little bit here, even though should be winning by now.
Check. Check. Black resigns.
It's somewhat frustrating that this should work, and I don't know. I mean, I've got pretty big compensation here, but I couldn't really make it work.
Check. Check.
Yeah, I didn't think of bishop f4. I simply didn't think of it. It's a pretty awful mistake. I mean, you can probably improve before, but even here, this should be okay. I don't think I can go bishop a3. Maybe we have to look earlier. I mean, okay, what I know is that this is an okay line. I mean, I think no, I actually had this. Takes b3. That is not okay. So maybe this is right.
Check.
This. And some improvement or some, I don't know. Queen f5. Here the engine gives rook e8. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty interesting. So knight e4 is just dropping that pawn. So knight f3 and then bishop d6. And here I get it back very comfortably.
Check. check,
Yeah, it's possible. Maybe white is better here. It's very possible.
check,
And here definitely. I mean, okay, the rook trade is just a mistake.
Check.
And I'm not quite as sure here. I really thought that I could be okay in this endgame. And g5. The g5. Okay. The engine gives us equal. I mean, I'm not talking nonsense here. Trading into bishop against knight was a pretty bad idea, but I am here getting the pawn back. Here I was knight a5 now. King e2 is actually right.
check, check,
Tja, nothing to do. Yeah, those sidelines can be very tricky. In Blitz you spend like 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and you cannot quite remember how it works. And he blitzed it out, yeah, till move 15 or so. That wacky line. This is incredibly popular in Blitz. I should really refresh my memory there. Okay, thanks for watching.